Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a thrift flip video, but there is a twist. I've decided to give myself a little bit of a challenge. So we are actually at the thrift store right now, and I'm gonna bring y'all in with me. We are gonna go thrifting, and we are going to pick out some items today that I then have to bring home and thrift on this video. Also, I have a little bit of a jewelry haul for y'all. So I want to thank Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video. If you are looking for high quality jewelry at an affordable price, Ana Luisa has definitely got you covered. So let me show y'all what I got. First of all, how cute is the packaging it comes in? Also, Ana Luisa is a sustainable company. Everything from their packaging to their products is carbon neutral. Now, my style is very simple, very classic, and luckily Ana Luisa has a lot of that, so it's really hard to choose what pieces I wanted to try out first. I got the low medium hoop. I just feel, like I said, this is classic and beautiful. Also, I want to show y'all my favorite thing about Ana Luisa's jewelry. It's the clasp. Look at this, y'all. There's no fumbling with, little tiny pieces, which if you have nails, that is, definitely an issue. And so far, all of the hoops I have ordered from them, this is a clasp. I'm obsessed. I love the look of it, and I love how easy it is to put on. So this is the low medium. And then I also ordered the low small, which, is the same thing except smaller. This was my favorite piece until I got this one in. This is the bamboo small, and it's like this. It's simple, it's perfect for every day, but I feel like the bamboo pattern just takes it to another level. And I don't know, I'm just obsessed with this earring at the moment. I've been wearing it pretty much every day. Also, I'm getting back into necklaces because, babies and necklaces do not mix. So I just started wearing necklaces again. I feel like this is the perfect length. Also, it is so light. It feels like I'm wearing nothing. I feel like I could dress it up and dress it down. Also, the earrings are very light. For me, light jewelry is a must. I want to feel like I have nothing on. Another thing that I want to point out, when you are shopping for Ana Luisa's jewelry on their website, y'all, they got pictures and videos of the models wearing the jewelry, which for me is also a must because I need to be able to see the size. Like, if it's just a picture of the jewelry, you kind of can't tell what size it is, but actually seeing it on a person helps out so much. So y'all definitely go check out Ana Luisa, and they are giving my viewers 10% off when you use code Julie DS10 at checkout. And of course, I'll have a link and the code all in the description, so y'all definitely go check that out. All right, let's go shopping now. I always check the art section. I have found some really amazing art pieces at Goodwill. This piece caught my eye. I really love the florals in it. They're kind of dark and moody. And I have an idea for this. It's not 100% my style, but we are gonna turn it into my style. So I'm gonna grab this piece. Let's see how much it is. It's $3.99, not too bad. The first thing I need to do is take the whole piece apart. It is professionally framed, so I'm just going to use my X-Acto knife and I'm going to cut off all of the paper on the back. The cardboard backer was actually stapled to the frame, so I just grabbed a butter knife and all of those staples popped out really easy. Once you get the mat out of the picture frame, you want to very carefully remove your artwork so you don't tear not only the artwork but also the mat. Now that I've finally gotten to the mat, I am ready to paint it and give it a fresh new look. This is a great way to take a piece of artwork that you like, but you don't like the mat. You don't have to go out and buy a new mat. You can simply paint the one that comes with the piece. I am using this antique white ready-use paint from Walmart in a flat finish. I highly suggest either using a flat finish or a chalk paint. That way, first, you don't see the brush marks, but also you won't have problems with your paint sticking to the glass. If you go with a glossy paint, it may stick to your glass. So like I said, I highly suggest either a chalk paint or a flat paint. Also, you want to do very thin coats. I ended up doing 4 coats of paint on here, and that is because you don't want to saturate the mat, which would cause it to warp. So it didn't take long at all to put 4 coats of paint on here because I went so thin that it only took a few minutes to dry, and then I was ready for the next coat of paint. Now that my mat has a new updated fresh look, I'm gonna go ahead and put my artwork back on. Now that the mat has been updated, I want to go ahead and update the frame as well. So I'm going to take some brown antiquing wax and add it to this gold frame, and it's just going to give it more of an antique gold look instead of a bright gold look. So all you have to do is just brush on the antiquing wax and then take a dry paper towel and just lightly wipe it off. Once the antiquing wax has dried, you are ready to put your new and improved artwork back together and hang it in your home. I love this pan. It caught my eye. I like the color on it, the age on it. The look is already perfect. It is 99 cents, and I think that I have an idea for this. Like I said, I absolutely loved it, exactly like it already was. So I'm going to use it as a riser, and I had this glass cloche that I also thrifted on a different shopping trip, and y'all, it fits perfectly on top of here. How cute is that? I really want to try to find something in the wood section to upcycle. These bookends, I think these would be a great base. There's a nice circle. Hopefully I can get that glitter off. They are $2.99. I think I'm gonna grab these and see what I can do with them. I feel like bookends is something I see all the time at the thrift store. I'm gonna be mixing the ready-to-use paint in the antique white with baking soda. I'm going to be doing half and half, actually maybe a little bit more baking soda than paint this time, because I want this piece to be super textured. I want to cover up that glitter that is on there, and I also want to give it kind of a stucco look. I thought about using spackle or something, but with all the little lines and everything on this piece, I thought that would be pretty difficult. So using this textured paint is definitely a much easier option. The surface of these bookends are pretty slick, so the first coat of paint, I just want to get it on there. But with the next 2 coats of paint, I'm really going to be adding a ton of texture. So instead of brushing it on, I'm going to be stippling the paint on. So I'm going to do 1 coat and let it dry, and then I'm going to do a second coat of stippling, and that is just going to add so much texture to this and really give it that stucco look that I want. I am really loving the way that the bookends are looking with all this texture, but I'm going to go ahead and add a little more to it. So we're going to take this piece of drop cloth that I have, and I'm going to use a pencil to just try and outline the circle on the bookend. And then I'm going to take some scissors and just cut out the outline that I created. And the great thing about using drop cloth is your cuts don't have to be absolutely smooth and perfect, because your edges will fray, kind of hiding any imperfections that you might have. And once I get the first piece cut out, I'm going to use that as a template to cut out a second piece for the second bookend. Now I'm going to take the drop cloth pieces and glue them to one side of each bookend. Now in this project, I used white textured paint and drop cloth, which if you watch my channel, that is something that I do a lot because I love those materials. But when y'all watch my videos, I want to take y'all to take my ideas as inspiration. So if this isn't your color scheme, then just take the idea and you can do it in your own colors. to go with your own style in your home. I cut out extra fabric at the top so that I could fold it over to create a straight line. I find this is the easiest way to make sure your line is straight and give you a nice clean edge. So now I'm just going to hot glue just the edges of the drop cloth down to create a little pocket. Always love looking at the kitchen items at Goodwill. These pieces caught my eye. I think they're originally from IKEA. They're supposed to be utensil holders, but I have a different idea for them, and it's 99 cents, so I'm gonna grab this. The first thing I want to do is just go ahead and paint it white so I have a nice neutral base to work with. So it's white, and I do like white, but I want to go ahead and add some texture and some warmth to this piece so it's not so bright white. I have some paint left over from the previous project, the antique white paint with the baking soda. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do one very light coat on here, and that is going to give it some texture. And I don't even mind if some of the white under is showing through, and I'm just going to do the outside of this piece, not the inside. That was kind of the point of spray painting it white, so I wouldn't have to go back and repaint the entire piece. Now I think this looks much better and much more high end than what we started out with. And like I said, I'm pretty positive this is from the kitchen section at IKEA. And y'all, one of the little faux plants from IKEA fits perfectly in here. How cute is that? And at Christmas time, this looks great with a Christmas tree. Spotted these glasses. They are nice and thick, and I like that they have a little bit of detail, and they have different sizes. So I have the larger one, and they have quite a few of the smaller ones. So I think I'm gonna grab this larger one and two of the smaller ones. Let's see how much they are. 99 cents. That's not bad. So I'm gonna grab 3 of these in 2 different sizes. For this project, I want to use the IOD entomology transfer. Y'all, this one's so pretty. It has all these fish, and look at these beautiful birds, tons of butterflies in this one, and they also have some little frogs and dragonflies and some little beetles. And of course, if you love this transfer as well, I will have a link in the description below. I decided to use these 3 different butterflies to put on my little glass jars. I am using painter's tape, that way I can put my transfers exactly where I want on the pieces of glass. I want them to be about 1/4 of an inch under the little decorative line on the glass jar. And the IOD transfers come with a grid. So if you cut it out on the grid, that kind of makes it easy to keep your transfers straight. So once I have them all taped in place, I'm going to remove the white backer from the transfer. And all of your transfers come with a transfer tool, and you just rub that onto the image and it'll transfer it on to your piece of glass. And once you feel like it has been transferred, you want to slowly pull up your paper. That way, if you see anything, any of the pieces didn't transfer, all you have to do is rub it back over. So just make sure you slowly lift it up and make sure everything has transferred onto the piece of glass. And then I like to take my hand and just lightly rub the transfer and make sure everything is good and secure. Look how amazing that came out. Now I just have to do the 2 smaller pieces of glass. The glass trays look great as is, but I love making custom trays for my glass pieces. So I just measured a 1x4 to a size that would look good with the 3 pieces I have. And y'all know I don't like wood to look new. We want to make it look old. So I'm just taking the antiquing wax that I have watered down. I keep it in a mason jar because I use it all the time. And you're just going to put it on your piece of wood and let it dry, and you can see what a difference it makes. Now you could use stain to do this as well, but the antiquing wax has a matte finish and it dries super fast, so I just love using this. Now I want to make some handles for my tray. I have no clue what this stuff is. I got it at a garage sale and I just absolutely love the look of it. So I'm going to cut 2 strips of this rope, string, whatever it is, and I'm going to hot glue it to the ends of my board. Now, I tried hot gluing it on, but as soon as you cut this stuff, it starts to unravel. So I tried to kind of hot glue it all together, but it wasn't working out. So what I ended up doing was just pulling it off, and then I added some twine around the ends, and that not only worked perfectly, but I thought it looked really great as well. And guys, these were just pieces that I had laying around in my stash that I put together to make a little tray. So just look around and see what you have and see what you can use. Now, did the bottles need the tray? No, but I do love how it looks like a little cohesive collection now. All right, guys, what did y'all think about today's video? I thought it was fun, maybe a little bit stressful, you know, having to go in the thrift store and having to pick out items today, but I wanted a challenge, and that is what I got. Those bookends, y'all, I literally had no clue what I was going to do with those, but I was very happy with the results. So I think that was my personal favorite, but let me know what yours was. Also, don't forget to check out Ana Luisa Jewelry if you are looking for high quality pieces at an affordable price, and they are also giving my viewers 10% off. And of course, I will have a link and the code and all that in the description below. Y'all, I'm not even lying, I love their stuff. I have been wearing it every single day. Light jewelry, easy to put on, you can't go wrong. So again, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all next time.